Yo, what's good? It's the jewel of the day, and I go by Gold Rush Productions. Today, I want to talk about how many artists and people I have DMing me, asking me, can I sign them? Can I become their manager? Can I invest in them? And I've met so many artists, along the years in this music business that have been waiting and hoping for a record deal. And a lot of times, these artists don't realize that when you get signed to a major label, that doesn't necessarily mean that you done made it. I've dealt with major labels. I've dealt with artists that's been signed with major labels, and that really doesn't necessarily mean that you have made it. Just because you signed to a label, you're not automatically going to be famous. You're not automatically going to be rich. And most of the time when they're giving you money, that is just a loan. You got to pay that back and more. So what I tell a lot of artists is, instead of waiting for a label or an investor or a manager or some magical savior that's going to come around and just change your life, most likely a lot of times that don't happen. Why not create your own business, create your own corporation, get a personal loan, get a business loan, and do it yourself? At the end of the day, you still got to pay that money back, whether you with a label or you doing it on your own. I understand a lot of people don't have credit. Now's the time to start building that, and I highly suggest all artists, producers, anyone in the music business to create an incorporation, because then you could do tax write-offs, you can build your business credit as well as your personal credit, you can get business credit cards, business loans, and etc. So I definitely highly suggest, if you do have the credit and you can open up in a corporation and get a line of business credit, why not get a business loan or a personal loan and do it on your own? Because like I said, at the end of the day, whether you signing a deal or you doing it on your own, it's still a loan at the end of the day, and you're going to have to pay that back. Why not have 100% creative control and make 100% of your money back? Because let's be honest, nowadays with social media, you can put your music out on your own on all platforms and do everything that these labels is doing for any artist right now, except for, having a machine behind you and certain influences and certain things that labels can do for you. So I highly suggest all you artists, producers, all y'all making a corporation, start building your business credit so you can possibly get credit, get a loan, and you can tax write off everything that you do. So yeah, all y'all, don't be waiting for no record label to come sign you or some magical savior, because that could never happen. It's a big chance that that's not never gonna happen. Take it into your own hands and do it yourself. And hey, if you get to the point to where labels ends up coming to you, once you get to a certain point, then cool. That's kind of what it takes nowadays. You got to kind of get yourself to a point to where labels is gonna start looking for you and hitting you up. You basically got to make yourself valuable. You got to hustle until you no longer have to introduce yourself. Alright, so this is the jewel of the day. Stop waiting for a record label, manager, some magical savior to come save you. Do it on your own. Do it now. Nobody's going to do it for you. Paint the city gold. It's the jewel of the day.